Good babes, welcome to IMHO.
In my homosexual opinion, I'm anti-charn.
I'm Darby Kababes.
And I'm Alexis P. Bevels. The P stands for Bogan Prom with a P. Just prom,
There's a silent B in
comma,
front of the P.
Bogan.
Yes,
Yeah,
there's that.
Alexis B.P. Bevels.
B.P.
Hi, everyone. How are my girls doing today?
We're good. Yeah, holding up. We're doing what we can this year. That.
Oh, I know her.
You know.
I've seen her. I've met her.
I hear it every day.
Yeah,
I hear it every day.
Can I just say, to start off, we have to address the visual thing that is happening right now. And I think we're all looking at it. The visual issue. Y'all are both dressed as Tina Burner. Now, what has happened? What is going on? Do you need help?
I'm wearing the new Tina Burner for Target. Target has new designer dresses, and some of them really spoke to me. Some of them literally had my name on it, because one of the designers is named just Alexis, so the tag just says my name. So
no way.
I got two of those, and I got this, and I got another one, and I gotta be honest.
I love it. I think it's
so a moment. Cute. I think it's cute, and I feel cute. So
and then you don't have to tuck. You can take your body off.
Yeah.
Well, that's my favorite drag queen. That's why I'm wearing Tina Burner colors. Now you tell me, is your favorite drag queen Bambi?
Yeah. So her mother died, and you know I love a good traumatic death story.
You sure
her mother
did.
was shot. Okay. Bambi was out in the woods saying like, "What's this? Why is there a rabbit talking to me?" And then boom, her mom's dead. I tried to do something and I made a mistake, and I understand that.
What?
I bought this like 3-piece fleecy kind of thing because the country with the most sheep per capita is New Zealand, which is why I think Anita was one. So I wanted to be a sheep because I wanted to pay homage to New Zealand. But I think I look like a deer or like a lion. I did this wrong.
No, I think you look like a lamb.
Yeah, I know.
It's giving me animal.
Well, animals, that's the same family. Thank you for going on this journey with me.
Of course.
Appreciate it.
We're all here, aren't we? Oh, we shared a moment on Thursday night when Nicki Minaj, for those barbs that are celebrating the holiday, she released her mixtape, Beam Me Up Scotty, on Spotify.
And how often are you streaming it?
It's every single day. Wake up, go to the shrine, give my offerings, and then plug in and go.
No, I don't want to put you on, what do the kids say?
The spot, the hot seat.
Rocket blast.
The blast.
I don't want to put you on blast, on rocket blasts. But you have promised a Nicki Minaj Spotify playlist.
Oh, true.
And there have been a lot of people in the Discord, including me and Alexis, curious when you're going to make that happen. Okay. Because when that happened and we got to see Nicki Minaj live, and being in the room with the true Barb and watching it with your lens, it wasn't it fun?
It was fun.
I was like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
You know what? I'm gonna hop on that Discord. I'm gonna plug in the.
We'll do it Thursday.
Okay, I can make it tonight.
She can make.
I can make the Spotify. I got.
Okay.
Look, I got. Now that I know that we've got a Barb army within the IMHO army.
Yeah.
Beam Me Up Scotty, streaming now on all services.
Yeah.
So.
I love Star Wars.
How was your week?
I already said my story. I don't have anything new.
It was a really good story.
I was really scared, but I'm proud of myself. I could do quick
I was
drag.
just acknowledging to be nice. I went to IKEA today. Okay.
Oh.
IKEA in Schaumburg apparently is sold out of everything. So there's a wig shortage, and now there's a build your own furniture shortage.
Okay, dox yourself.
I don't
People
live
are
in
gonna be
Schaumburg.
able to triangulate
Camp
where.
out at the.
They're gonna
Schaumburg
know
IKEA.
exactly
There
where.
are certain people that I have accidentally sent my real address on packages because I didn't switch it over to the IMHO one. So I don't care. It's fine. Come get me. I'm ready to go. But the IKEA is like out of everything. But you know what they do have? Because you know they're known for their meatballs. They have plant balls. So they're meatballs that are derived from like peas. Because you know I don't eat the cows because they play with balls. The plant balls taste just like meatballs. They are incredible. I highly recommend them. You know, we don't have a lot of studies on them, so if they do cause cancer, I will delete this video. Go to IKEA, and you don't even have to buy anything. Chan has only been to IKEA once, and the only thing she bought was food.
Food from the food court.
That's all you need.
That's all you need. But the plant, is that chickpeas? Like, I want to know what's inside.
It literally just said derived from peas. So I'm assuming chickpeas.
Chickpeas.
But I don't know.
Come on, balls.
Play a ball. Now, I will say, I do believe in the stereotype of going to IKEA with your significant other will end up breaking you up. And after today, yeah, I kind of agree.
Yeah.
I think had we been in there any longer than we were, had he said, let me run back up and look at that bed / closet / because everything's 3-in-1 nowadays, because we don't have enough time because of TikTok. I think it would have ended us.
What's the phenomenon behind that? Is it like the form versus function, the fashion versus...
I think it's there's so many, because this is what my ex and I broke up in an IKEA, and I think the problem was there's so many different places to look. There's so many things there's so much ground to cover. He wants to see this, and I want to
like a name. Can you provide proof of relationship?
Yeah, well, I mean, I deleted all of his photos off my phone because it was a really intense breakup. His name was Cramden. And because that's why we had to go to IKEA. We were crammed into such a small room. We needed to get more. We needed to get better furniture, have more space.
That was good. And solid.
And so
I'm crammed in.
We were crammed in. That's good.
Oh, that tickled my itty bitty piggy.
Streaming now.
Streaming now, Baird.
On that same note, Drag Race Down Under.
No.
Drag Queens Down Under. RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under in New Zealand. Okay, this is episode 3, Babs. Art Simone has just departed, and everyone is shook by it.
Yes.
Everyone is shook except for Coco Jumbo, who is having a moment of like, I sent Art Simone home.
Well, did she have a personal anecdote with Art Simone? She said something about running into a friend of ours.
Well, no, she was performing at a bar, and the person at the bar said, "You're nothing like Art Simone, or you're not as good as Art Simone," which happens even in Chicago. Because
that happens
it's in Chicago. Yeah. Like people walk up and they say, "You're nothing like Darby," and then and then you go, "Who?" And they go, "I'm not actually sure. She paid us to say that."
That must have felt really good, though. Those moments of actually, for instance, that reminded me of one time. I happened to be at our local gay Target with a fellow drag queen, and I picked up we just happened to be in there, and I picked up something. I was like, oh my God, wouldn't this be cute? And the person goes, no. And they ripped it out of my hand and slung it back onto the thing, and they looked at me, and they said, Alexis, you need to dress sparklier.
This drag queen
and that person
is no longer...
No, and here I am in a Target dress. So...
Is that...
Yeah, but don't say their name.
Oh. So back to the TV. Yeah, all right. So Art Simone, they were filming before Drag Race UK Season 2 had aired. So they didn't see the gag that was Joe Black going home first.
That's true!
Art Simone going home that early probably felt even more like, what the fuck?
Absolutely.
Do you smell it?
I mean, we were gobsmacked. We felt the same way. And Karen was like, I mean...
Smuckers.
And I like that. I like that she didn't say it in kind of like a conceited way, but she was like, I thought Art was my main competition, and to see her gone...
That was hilarious.
It was insane.
She's staring at a room filled with people, and she's like, Art was my competition.
But, I mean,
they all agreed.
Well,
they're like, yeah.
She's definitely one of the more well-known names. And between those two were the most well-known globally.
She is the most well-known Dolly Parton impersonator in Australia.
Oh my God, she's so good at it.
So good.
She is so good at it. So it's the next day. The gals are coming back into the workroom. We have a weird little moment of them sucking helium from balloons. Remember that? And they were talking.
Yeah.
It was so strange. I don't know who would do that.
Those are crazy long nights.
So I thought it'd be fun if we...
Is that why you brought them?
Oh my God!
Yeah.
She brought these balloons, and I was like, why did you bring balloons? And she goes, you don't see it. I love that you brought a green one in front of our green screen.
But it could be IMHO flavored. Isn't it cute? Bag of chips is stunning. Bag of chips is class. Is it doing it?
Ooh, mine's good. Ooh, you hear that? Oh my God, that's... Hey Queen, when one video ends, just open up another one. It's called binge viewing. Go ahead, I support it.
Ooh.
Ha 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 ha. No, mine's not working.
It literally...
Bag of chips is stunning.
Stunning. Oh my God, mine...
Bag of chips is stunning.
Stunning.
Bag of chips is stunning.
I sucked a balloon in an IKEA. I gotta be honest.
Wow, that was
it was
fun.
it was kind of a nuisance getting that to happen
Why?
because they didn't have anyone at the balloon station, so I bought the wine and then I.
Where did you go?
Jewel.
Oh,
they
they
do
don't have an
balloons there.
on-call balloon person.
A ballooncologist, yeah.
Yeah, that's why you got to go to Mariano's.
I used to work at a Party City when I was getting out of. Yeah,
Tell me.
Go back to Party City where you belong. I was always at the balloon station.
Oh, I remember this, yeah.
There was always a helium pump.
How often did they pop? Were you ever scared of it?
Horrified.
Yeah, me too.
Horrified.
Same.
We were scared of balloons in the house, but doing that helped me overcome that fear.
Did it?
I saw a
Yes.
TikTok. You know how you get
Kinda.
a balloon down from a, you know
No,
how you get a
sorta.
balloon down from the ceiling that's too high?
You call to it.
You
You're
Call the
safe now.
fireman.
You spray water on it and then it comes down.
Because it weighs it down.
Oh! You're smart!
Come on, brain.
Thank you. My brain is very wrinkly and insane. Get good brain and
Insane in the
no,
wrinkle
maybe
brain.
it got a little smooth during that.
Well, speaking of smooth brains, it's time for our mini challenge. Rupaul comes out and says, "G'day, g'day, g'day, it's time to do this." So what they do is they have to do 20-minute quick drag, and then they have to do a slow motion Baywatch running competition.
Did they just watch American Baywatch, or did they have an Australian Baywatch where they saved Australians?
Okay, they have an actual like reality show, I believe, Baywatch. It's like Lifesavers or whatever.
In Australia?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. I tried to watch one episode,
you remember-
but I don't like reality.
You're too young, but do you remember the Baywatch guy, the blonde hot guy, the young blonde
You're
hot
talking about,
guy?
Hoagie? No, that's the kid.
The young blonde guy.
Yeah.
He got off a pool once and I went, yeah.
All men like to watch Baywatch because it was like running, girls running. But here's what y'all don't know. It was guys running too. And in little
they
red
know
shorts.
that.
In
See?
little red shorts, they call them budgie smugglers.
We have OnlyFans now.
Scarlet, did y'all care about any of this? Scarlet and Electra won. Electra is really good at the mini challenges.
Oh yeah, when
Yeah.
Keita was like, she's so good at the mini challenges. Too bad about the Maxie.
That good old Aussie
Her
charm.
confessionals are so sickening.
Well, not Aussie. Keita is New Zealand.
Oh yeah, yeah.
New
We had. Well,
Zealand.
I had
Good
someone.
old Zealand.
I had someone message saying that we could be meaner to the Down Under girls because Down Under people are so mean.
Okay.
We don't really do that.
I'm not going to
here.
take on that challenge.
I think I'll go.
Oh, okay. I was ready.
I was gonna go in. No,
No, you
no. I should.
You have the
But I
biggest big toe I've ever seen.
Oh, you like that?
Yes.
You see how long the toes are too?
I could eat off of that.
Check out our OnlyFans to see Chan's
Yes,
toes.
if you'd like to see
Um,
feet play.
Uh-oh.
You have great toes.
Thank you. I should moisturize my feet though.
Scarlet and Electra won, so they are team capitans, and they get to choose their teams. So we have Outback Fake Hoes, which are Scarlett Adams, etc., Coco Jumbo, and Anita Wiglet. And then we end up having, they name themselves 3.5 Men, with Elektra, Karen from Finance, Ketamine, and Maxie Shield. Maxie is picked last, but she doesn't give a fuck. She's like, I don't care, which I thought was fun.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's one. Okay, let's get into that.
Okay.
Generational, what is it?
Differences.
Yes. I did enjoy when Maxie was like, okay, they picked me last. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Because, like, there is a moment, and I hope that it continues. I'm in my mid to late 30s. Okay. I got that. Because in my 20s, had I been on TV and been picked last, it would have ended me. I wouldn't have ever been able to recover. But in my mid to late 30s, okay, great, I'm still on TV, but she's in her late 40s. So to her, if anything, it probably turned her on. That's what I'm hoping the progression is. You know, you care too much, you don't care at all, and then
Then you're horny all the time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Menopause.
3.5 menopause, which is what their names were.
Yes.
Do you think it was because they're all tall, short? Is that what they meant?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
Okay.
very much.
Hi, Joe.
Did I tell you I know the 3 men and a girl?
3 Men and a Baby, yes.
Well, not baby. The sequel was 3 men and a little girl.
Okay.
What's the
No,
story?
the story is
Oh. No.
I'm upset.
This guy that Curtis was in a show with in Chicago, before he moved, Curtis was in Hand to God with Alex Weissman. Alex Weissman moved to New York because he was in Harry Potter and Broadway.
Oh
for
my
a couple
gosh,
years.
man.
And his sister was the little girl from Three Men and a Girl. And apparently she was a very successful child actress that people really enjoyed. Steven Spielberg was going to have her be the girl in
Jurassic Park.
And you know what happened? She said
This
no.
little asshole.
Oh.
She said, no, I don't like this. This isn't fun for me. And her parents were like, if you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. So she didn't do it.
Do you know?
That is
Stupid.
so cool. No, I think that's powerful as fuck. That's my Tinder profile. Hi, I turned down Steven Spielberg for Jurassic Park. Would you like to eat dinner with me? I could turn you down because I turned him down. You know?
I wanted to be a child star so bad when I was little.
Were you talented?
Yes, of course. But I didn't get the chance because my parents were like loving and caring and nurturing. I wanted stage mom. And what did I get?
Debbie.
Yeah.
You traded all? Wow.
If I could go back right now, if you could go back to any point in time and change something about your future, what would you do?
I'd be 11 and I would buy all the Bitcoin in the world. What about you?
I would be 33 and I'd buy all the Bitcoin in the world. No, I was thinking, I'd go back to little me and I'd be like, listen, I know your secret. It's totally fine. You're going to be great. Like, just play it cool for now. And then I'd do this.
Aww.
Because they didn't have guns back when I was little.
I'd go back and I'd say the same thing as you, but I'd also say, get in show business, kid. And don't go to college, because that's a waste of time.
Ooh, I like that one. I'd
There's
say don't go to
no
college.
business like show business.
Like
No business, I know.
Everything about it is appealing.
Hey, Tony, you know that sound you were looking for? We'll get a load of
Everything
this.
the traffic will allow.
That just sounds like you.
Oh, fuck. Scarlett's team is over there divvying up saying, oh, we're primed to win. We're going to be good. And then there's a fight in the other team. It's a fight with Elektra and Karen from finance. And it lasts for 2 seconds. And then they're like, psych.
They
I
got
fell for
me.
it. I
fell for it too. I was like, what is happening? During the preview of last week, I was like, we're getting some
No, I was
good
like,
drama.
finally, some fucking food. I was hungry. And it was fake.
Yeah.
It was
Fake
plant
food.
balls.
Fake food.
We
Play
wanted
Big
meatball-
pear in there. You hungry?
You should have said that earlier.
We wanted meatballs. They gave us plant balls.
Plant balls are delicious, and they're derived from peas.
You said you would like it. Off camera, you said you would like it. Why, when the camera's on, you want to start now?
So their main challenge is they're doing girl groups, right? They each have to write their own lyrics. So then we get a Zoom from Leland and Troye Sivan to give us our Zoom
Sorry.
You're allowed to say.
opinions.
Okay.
Tell
You're
me.
allowed to say your opinion.
So I watched it this morning, and Curtis was on the couch, and he was on his phone the whole time, like he wasn't really paying attention. And they were like, and joining us is Leland and Troye Sivan. And then suddenly, Curtis's phone was off, and he was interested in the show.
Dick is up.
They said when you're writing lyrics, you have to put your own personality into it.
Mm-hmm.
I've never thought about that.
Oh.
It's all I think about.
Have y'all ever written any poetry?
These
or
are from
anything?
Amazon. These flowers, right?
They're from a local grower.
They smell wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have the same one in blue and pink.
Oh, yes.
That's why.
Then, yes, they are. So I bought wisteria plants because I thought it would be interesting for some
pull
reason.
them into the scene.
I got a delivery notification, and then I got a picture, because in my building, in the package room, they take
wonderful.
pictures, and then they send it to you in an app. I went down there, and they weren't there. I was like, that's weird. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. I'll come back when more people picked up their packages, because maybe I'm just stupid. So I went back. They weren't there. So then I went in our community app.
Wait. Will you read it?
Oh, sure.
Here, I have it here.
Oh, Curtis was like, well, write in our building app, in the community feed, let them know that you think someone took it. Could you please return it? I was like, well, I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna be a cool mom. Hey everyone, I had an Amazon package delivered, confirmed with the picture on the app. After searching, it doesn't seem to be there. Did you maybe accidentally pick it up? If you find yourself with 12 pieces of fake wisteria and are wondering, who would order this? Why? Why is this happening? Can you please drop them back off in the package room? If you find yourself with 12 pieces of fake wisteria and you're wondering, how did I get so lucky? This is incredible. 2021 is really my year. Then please keep them with my blessing.
Who the fuck
Yeah.
Oh, they fucked me up today.
So
You
when
picked
I
the
went
right
down to the
day.
package room, they were there.
When you go through with the way of God,
Mm-hmm.
He will return that package to you.
God provides.
Ecclesiastes
God provides on
2012.
Spotify by Tim Mullen.
Ecclesiastes.
Yeah, that's from Ecclesiastes, right? I went to church.
Then we get to Michelle Visage, former member of her group.
Seduces.
Seduction.
Seduces.
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was number one hilarious that they pulled that girl out from her poor little computer and they said, she's on the computer today, and we all went,
Jamie.
Okay.
Jamie from the AV Club.
Because I do think Michelle has really good notes. She has been on this show for years. Do I think the notes came from a place of musical prowess? No. They came from a place of knowing what we would want to see on RuPaul's Drag Race. Maxie was struggling with the timing. When she was doing it, Curtis, he looked up again because he thought Troy Sivan walked back in. He was like, why is she... I don't think that's bad. And I was like, well, you can't hear the beat. Like, you can't... We're not hearing the backing track. And he was like, oh, that's tough. That's tough. Okay, Chan, I'm going to give you a beat. Give me a verse that stays. I want you to stay on beat. You ready?
Okay. First, I'm the bitch, I'ma only say it one time. I body all these bitches with just one rhyme. Chew 'em up, spit 'em out like it's gun time. Chinese bangs, ponytail in the bun time. Fat ass and my titties stay perky. Fat ass but it's a little quirky. American Express in my Berkey. If he got a real big D, he can hurt me.
Oh! Barb.
That was fantastic. You made that up?
That was a fun challenge.
Yeah.
I won't lie, I was sweating.
Yeah, it was a mini challenge.
I was
and
sweating.
If you were Elektra, you would have killed it.
What?
Etc. is not the leader of her team, but for some reason she's giving notes still, which is like...
Ugh, I hate that. I hate when the person is like, someone feels like they're in charge and so they can't, like, they just keep doing it even though they know that, like, it's not, you're not the person they want to hear from, you just keep saying it, you know, like, I can't imagine that. That sucks.
What stops them from being in charge? Volume. You just scream louder than them and then they get scared. They're like, what's happening?
Oh, Anita Wiglet is perfect. I gotta be honest. I am sold. I am buying whatever she's selling.
Me too.
And she's killing it in the rehearsal. Do you want to try next?
Sure.
Miss Coco Jumbo is a bad bitch. However, she is bad at pitch. And that's unfortunate because she's one of the most beautiful queens to ever
Did you write
grace.
that or did someone say that?
I wrote it.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Why'd you put it in quotes in your notes?
Because I wanted you to say it.
Oh.
Do you want to say it?
Yeah. Okay.
Dear Joke Journal, today was a great day.
You know what's great is that Coco, she's a bad bitch. But Coco's bad at pitch.
Oh, you did not. You're so mean.
I did. You know what I also did? I choreo / seems Elektra sitting well in her role.
No,
the girls are into it. Elektra lost her business and home. The girls are supportive.
Rewrite
Bad
that one.
bitch.
Rewrite that one.
Yeah, that's
not
great.
something you say out loud. That's just pull-up points.
Okay.
Okay, so now it's time. Let's move on to choreography. First up is Elektra's group. Elektra is taking charge, and I think she's sitting really well in her role. What do y'all think?
According to the notes I just read, yes.
Okay, I'm trying.
I loved that Maxie was like, I can do something. I can't, like, necessarily do all of it, but, like, I can do what you're telling me to do.
Oh,
like,
she made me laugh when Michelle was like, do you consider yourself a singer? And she's like, I consider myself a drawer.
That was a good joke. That was a good joke.
But just that she was like, yeah, I can follow along because Elektra is helping me get to that point. I like that. Yeah. I like a choreographer who does not leave you behind.
And Karen noticed
Jamal
that.
Sims.
Karen
Sims.
Thank
exactly.
you.
Thank you.
Karen noticed that, and Karen was even like, I want her to win. I think this is her challenge. Like, you don't often see that in a show. I think Karen's kind of taking this, like, mother hen.
Do you think that Karen is kind of, she's got the confidence of, I was one of 2 top contenders.
And now I'm the only one.
They're not going to kick me off now. They can't kick us both off.
I mean, you would want that, but a week ago, if you'd have said they were kicking Art Simone off, I mean, I said it. Didn't I say, like, if they kick her off, this is going to be stupid? And you were like, no, they're never going to kick her off.
You said that.
You said that, and what is it now? The same. It's not stupid. It's fine.
Next up is the fake hose or whatever. What are they called? Outback
Steakhouse.
Outback Steakhouse.
Outback fake hose. That's funny. Here we get the kind of too many cooks in the kitchen. We've got Scarlett, the actual leader of this group, kind of trying to be a mediator, and then Etc. doing the leading, and Etc. says, I lead from the back. which is like, I don't know.
As someone who is very submissive and passive myself, I did try to understand her point of view. You're on TV, and this is like your dream coming true. And if you're already kind of like I usually, ooh, you know what's fucked up though? I forget who said it, but someone said, etc. likes to be in control. That's why she surrounds herself with baby queens.
Yeah. I wrote that down.
Who said that?
Coco said that about etc.
Coco.
Coco's a bad bitch.
Brilliant. But she's got bad pitch.
Oh, she needs that pitch pipe. No. Coco's a bad bitch.
Bad bitch.
Coco's a bad bitch. Bitch.
1, 3. Do you want to do
Wait.
3? 3, 5, bitch.
Wow.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You learn.
I learned today. No,
You
we
learn
should,
from the best. You learn from Drew.
Mother, you're dying.
Okay, so it's Elimination Day, and usually this is where we get the trauma talk. We did kind of gloss over Elektra's moment of she kind of lost everything. She didn't say why. I don't know if it was COVID related. But even so, it was kind of touching because she doesn't really know all those other girls that well. I thought that was sweet. We don't get trauma talk. What we get is a letter on Coco Jumbo's desk saying, watch out. Do we think this is a red herring? Do we think something's happening from this? Or do we think Art left it? Do we think...
I think someone is trying to kill her, and we must do everything to protect
Coco.
her.
Knives Out Part 2.
Yes.
Yeah, starring me. Was it a producer who wrote it? Was it real? Whatever. Either way, it went nowhere. And that was bothersome to me. Okay, fine. Then, like, be upset about it. Let's see some talking heads where Coco's really freaked out. But there wasn't anything. And that's upsetting. It's so upsetting.
It kind of reminded me of earlier when they were like, let's play a game, let's psych them out and have a fight amongst our group, but only for 2 seconds and not really do it.
You gotta be careful. If you ever have the instinct to play a game or to prank someone, they could fall and hit their head and die of a concussion.
Patreon only.
Patreon only. Tune into our podcast on Patreon this week and you get to hear that story.
Oh, delicious.
Look, all I'm saying is that red herring gave me blue balls, and not in a good way.
When is blue balls in a good way?
You like holding it back?
Do you want to try some water?
No! I hate water. I'll never drink it again. Okay.
You're being drunk and crazy right now.
I don't want to gaslight you, but I do have to say you're being very insane and drunk.
I know. Well, I'm trying to be healthier and just eat salads at lunch.
So our first group, of course, was the Outback Steakhouse.
Outback Fake Hoes. I was really impressed by this group.
I agree. I think they outshone the other group, and I'm not saying that because of their age. It's mostly because of their age.
Well,
good.
But not fully, because Anita's older, right?
Well, older's a strong term.
Anita's our age.
Thank you.
She fucking killed it. The lyrics were so fast.
Anita was a standout. Even though Anita did fuck up her words, Michelle was like, you said, well, that's part of the character.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just playing along.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Coco, she messed up her words a lot. Which, did you notice when you watched it?
No.
But she looked so good.
She looked good,
she
and
looked
honestly,
gorgeous.
I kind of thought this was like, could be Roxy Andrews level. Like, this verse is so silly.
It's
making me laugh.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, if you go, it's not bad, it's camp. Everyone goes, oh.
Yeah.
Etc. and Scarlett both had lyrics in their verse that was like, waist, cinch, skinny, bitch. It was like that kind of vibe. Don't you think when they heard each other say that, they would like, oh, I can't say the same thing as her? Or do you think they were like, it doesn't matter?
When your waist is skinny and
You
you're
can do whatever you want.
cinched, you have to tell your truth.
The second team, 3.5 men, they did run into the issue of, they talked about it later in the episode, the Beyonce effect.
Yes.
Okay, did y'all notice it when it was happening the first time, though?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, I did.
okay.
When I was watching, I noticed that Elektra kept popping her pussy to the floor. Elektra just kept going down and kept going down and kept
I guess
going
I
down.
took it as doing a picture. Like, the picture of the stage is a Busby Berkeley vibe. Like,
You just okay. First of all, Buzz Yes. was a monster, but you just want to fuck Elektra. You don't actually. Care.
I might be biased, but I didn't think it until they said it. And that one part when she got to actually dance. Like,
but when they said it, did you think it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well.
All right.
Okay, we'll talk to it then.
Oh, Alexis, I have this new wine. It looks and tastes like water, but it's like, it'll get you so fucked up. Do you want me, you don't want to try it?
Is it vodka?
Oh, it's even crazier. But it's going to smell and taste just like water.
I don't like the smell of water.
Okay.
Water is boring. I'm bored.
I know.
Okay, here's the thing about water versus soda. When I drink soda, I'm having fun. It's a good time. It's bubbly. I'm burping. There's sugar. Water, I'm like,
this is boring.
this is boring.
That's why bubbly's good.
Where's my fan?
Overall, they were great. Well, both groups were good. I don't want to say they were great. That's a strong term.
He's short.
Maxie looked so good, though, right?
Yeah.
So cute. Mm-hmm. I love that when it was her verse, she said, I'm laying on the ground, and that's it.
Maxie did look really good.
But she said, I'm not going to move, which she could have played up because she played a lot of the comedy up of like she couldn't get up and all of that. But then for her entire verse, she just laid on the ground and didn't play it up. So it was a little like, is she okay? Did she have a stroke? Karen and Kita were both
delivered. Kita delivered.
Yeah.
Kita's energy. Oh, I had so much fun watching Kita.
Yeah. I'm a big fan. I think Kita does some more old school style makeup. Like, I think hers is still very big. The eyebrows are very high above the eyes, but they worked so well on her. She knows what she can give, and it is electric. Ketamine is a top for me. Kita and Anita both.
Okay, so we take it to the runway. Category is, what is it, dumpster prom?
Bogan prom.
Dumpster prom.
Bogan prom. What's the category?
Okay, category is Bogan prom, and I looked it up on the Australian dictionary. As of 2016, it was defined as an uncultured or unsophisticated person.
It's like trailer trash.
A boorish and uncouth person.
Trailer trash.
Boorish, uncouth.
Pretty much. Okay.
Yeah.
And
First
I
we
have
Miss
a lot of
Rue.
family that... What?
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. What?
No, I was just going to say first
So
we
first we have Rue, but...
Oh, first up we have Rue.
We have to talk about our family.
No, I don't want to hear about your family.
Oh, no. I'm saying trailer trash with the most love in my heart because I do have family members who live in trailers and...
You know what? That term is offensive because a lot of trailers are really nice.
Oh, you follow
Did you watch
Tiny Home
Minari?
TikToks?
Not yet. Should I watch it?
Well, it's a trailer that's not so nice, so I don't want to, like, fuck up your worldview.
Ooh.
If you ever been to a gay campground, those trailers are nice. Because if you're an older man and you don't have kids, you spend all your money on a trailer.
An older man? You said older man or older man?
Older man.
Older man.
I don't fuck with older men. Okay,
Tom Tooney.
Okay. When I worked at a cafe...
He used to be the alderman in North Halstead. Tom Tooney.
Sounds like a cartoon character.
Yeah, Tom Tooney.
When I worked at a cafe, this guy came in. I didn't know he was the alderman. And it was like 6 a.m. We had just opened. And he was like, well, good morning. How you doing today? Where's your smile? And I was like, it is too early for that. And then my boss came over and he was like, that's the alderman. I said, I don't care who he is. It's too early for that. Don't be loud at your baristas in the morning.
Morning, everyone.
No.
Oh.
Okay, up first we had Rupaul. She walked in and she was wearing blue gown. She had blonde hair. She looked so pretty.
And she looked wild.
She did look
gorgeous.
she
It
did
was
look
so
pretty
nice
in the
to
She
do
blue.
said something about pants.
Then we move on to the runway. It was Bogan prom. And Bogan is it's called trailer trash. And they look so funny. So up first...
Etc., etc., giving us Paris Hilton sweatpants. Just arrived to the prom, but not giving a... Ew.
She was wearing really long nails, which was funny. They went out to like here. But she said, I can't wipe my ass. I've read the Guinness Book of World Records, and I know that those women often wipe their butts.
The process is you wrap around the nail, and then you
build your own.
Michelle Visage is talking about that even publicly. Use the pads of your fingers.
And then we had Coco Jumbo. Coco Jumbo wore like this grape dress.
She was giving Luann after she fell in the bush.
Yeah, she was stuck in a bush. So she got drunk and had sex in a bush, which is like hilarious.
Very funny storyline.
Now that I'm vaxxed, if anyone wants to do that with me.
Well, she's beautiful.
Yes.
Like, I don't think she could ever come down the runway and us say that she's not looking good.
The category is face, and she always sweeps.
Sweet.
Like a janitor.
But I did agree, like, okay, you fell in a bush and you have some leaves. Like, what else could you have done, right? Because she had, like, a very short, kind of basic purple dress on. I understood the judge's critique.
It could have been like maybe torn up a little bit.
Yeah,
It could have
yeah.
been. I see what you're saying.
Pull a branch out of her pussy.
Oh,
Maybe running from a live
my favorite branch of
crocodile.
government. Anita Wiglet.
I think she was doing like a denim thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it was like a denim gown.
Was not my favorite, but love her.
I love her.
Love her characterization.
It was giving me mania. Denim and undershirt. Okay.
Yeah.
I see the costume. And then we had Scarlett Adams. Scarlett Adams was wearing, is that a wine bag?
It's called, what's it called?
Did they call it a boon bag?
Goon.
Goon
It's
bag.
a goon bag. It's a goon sack.
Goon
And
sack.
it is wine in a like aluminum kind of bag.
Okay.
Can you tell me they
Slap
slap
the bag.
wine bags?
Slap, and then you...
Which is what they do with those too.
Oh, did you see though, at the end of the episode, she took the skirt off and she had a spout at her pussy?
I did not catch that.
She did. She had a spout at her pussy and one of them was on the ground drinking it.
Clever.
I bet that was like a lip sync.
That was a lip sync point.
Okay.
I loved too that her necklace were actual cigarettes. She's like, this is the most expensive necklace. And it's like, yeah.
Up next, we had Elektra. Elektra was giving us Goldfinger.
Yeah, she was wearing kind of a gold dress with sunglasses and hair.
Here's the problem. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh,
Here's
we go.
the problem.
Go in.
Listen, Elektra is what Elektra does. Fine. But it is really hard for someone whose drag is at a Bogan level to play Bogan as how ironic that she's in that because she would never be caught dead. So when she walked out, I was like, that looks like a dress she would have worn had they said, hey, do you want to do a gold runway? She'd be like, yeah, I have the perfect thing. Does this seem so out of the norm for her?
This seems better. What? Like, it seems like a more committed costume. Not like execute,
Yeah.
like I feel like she committed to the category harder than
Yes.
she usually does.
Sure.
That's my opinion. That's IMHO.
But I think
But
that
that's
that
just
is, but that speaks to she was more into that category because I think that's just naturally what the category is.
You think, yeah, it's hard to pretend to look busted when you always look busted.
Now hold on, it's camp.
Wow.
I was a
She bullied.
Oh God.
Up next we had Ketamine. Ketamine came out in a neon green. Now this look was pretty cute, I think.
I thought it
was
was
adorable.
well executed. I don't know that it was Bogan. So Michelle said, I don't think this is Bogan. I can't really tell what's Bogan and what's not. I'm still
Yeah, I
wrapping my
did kind
head
of want to
around
say,
it.
like, Michelle, you
Bogan.
don't know. You're from New Jersey.
And she brought back the I hate green bit. She
I
loves
loved
to
it.
do.
Bogan.
I loved it.
I thought it was clean. It gave
It may
me,
not
it's
have
like
been Bogan,
Bride of
but-
Chucky, but green.
Yeah.
Bogan.
Yeah, she looked great.
And she had a fun attitude
Sussy
right when
baka.
she walked out. She told me a story.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Titis. Oh, up next we had Maxie Shield.
She said that she was the chaperone of the Bogan prom.
I
and I thought
see.
that was hilarious.
I thought she looked
Her
cute.
fanny pack was humongous, and I loved it. I want a fanny pack that is that big.
Oh,
The same
we
print.
should make IMHO. I got my JV
Actually-
fanny pack.
JV fanny packs, but I want one that big,
Oversized?
like, hilarious.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna figure it
great.
Up next we had Karen from Finance. Karen from Finance. The prom,
Ruffle,
the hair
ruffle.
was really cute.
Yeah.
The 80s
Oh,
prom
I
hair.
loved
Mhm.
that hair.
She
Yeah.
had like the 80s kind of jacket with the ruffle. Again, what we assume to be very Bogan.
The fanny pack.
Yeah.
But this is
Very Kath and
this is
Ken.
an upscale version of
Yes.
it. Like Karen is very polished. She's very fine.
Nance. And
That
that
was
was,
good.
the runway for this week. Category was bogus prom.
Bogan.
Bogan prom.
It felt very bogus.
I
Yes.
remembered
I
my
like that.
brother.
Very
I
nice.
remembered my brother's name. Bogan.
Bogan Yang. Wait,
Bogan-
your brother's
Bogan Paul. No, I love Bowen Yang. I would never do that to him.
I'm in love with Bowen Yang.
Bowen Yang.
Yeah. Did you see that photo shoot he just did
Yes.
recently?
I wish
Do you listen to
I
Las
had taken
Cultures?
more time to talk to him because when he was like, "Oh my God, we're so happy you're here. Thank you so much for doing this." Because he messaged me to schedule me being on their show in their like thing, and I was like, "Oh yeah, great." And then I get there, and he's like, "Oh, we're just so happy," and I was like, "Oh yeah," and I was trying to play it cool, you know, like
Because you get starstruck.
right, yeah, yeah, no, happy to be here. And then I
Darby!
turned away. Because I just was like, I don't want to be crazy, and then I realized I was crazy in a different way. I love Bowen Yang, is what I'm trying to say.
You love getting intimidated by the people you love.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not that
Do you
love
ever
them, but that's just
rehearse?
what
Do you ever
happens.
No, that's
rehearse
true.
what you would say if you meet your your faves?
Mm-mm.
Do you?
What would you say? Okay, you are a hardcore Barb.
Okay.
You walk into the meet and greet, and of course, you know Nikki is ready. She is smiling. She's ready to hug you because you know what? Nikki is the best, but she's also, she can come down and she can hug the people, okay?
Uh-huh.
What are you saying to her?
Well, Nikki, first, I'm that bitch. I'ma only say it one time. I body all these bitches with just one rhyme. Chew 'em up, spit 'em out like it's gum time. Chinese bang ponytail in the bun time. I would hit her with a verse that is not too common, but she loves. So that way she would sing along. She'd be like, yeah, you're a real fan. You know my real music.
Yeah.
That's how you connect.
Yeah.
You bring up their art and you're like, thank you so much. You say, and then you kind of treat it like a drag meet and greet where you're just like, I almost killed myself, but you saved
Yeah, I
me.
hate that. Please leave in the comments below how you would greet us. You see us on the street. You come to Chicago. You see us walking towards Roscoe's. We're going to her brunch. It's going to be amazing. Let us know what you would say. I'm interested.
Yeah.
Or call our voicemail.
Leave a voicemail.
Oh, leave our voicemail. Our number is 213.
Nope.
588-2300 Empire
today.
No, this is our voicemail number right here.
Yeah, this is it. It's on the screen. We go back to the back. They're all like talking about like, oh my god, can you believe this happened? This is crazy. Elektra Shock is like, oh my god, I can't believe this is happening again. I thought I was going to win. Do you ever feel like that? The winner of this week's challenge was Scarlett because she danced and then she was a wine bag. She was a wine bag, which is so exciting.
Very funny.
Then we get to our bottom. Now, our bottom two were Coco and Elektra. Yep. But our bottom three included Maxie. And I don't know if you caught this. Lee Dawson helped me see this. But when Maxie was leaving, when she found out she was safe, she was standing next to Elektra. So she was, of course, like, good luck, babe, love you, babe, whatever. And then she kept walking because Coco was on the other side of the runway. And she didn't say anything to Coco. So they cut to Coco and Coco was like, okay, you're not going to say anything
about it.
Yeah, you were like 15 feet away.
Exactly.
No, she's not going to.
I feel like some of the drama is like, a lot of it is played up, but...
On reality TV?
Wait a minute now. This is a show?
What did we think of the lip sync?
It was to Shake Your Groove thing.
And I've shaken many things.
I think Elektra was pulling out all the tricks and proving I am a dancer. And then I think Coco was grooving with it.
Coco was
She was
grooving.
very easy.
Yeah.
And having fun.
Not a bad lip sync for either of them.
I thought, to me... Curtis?
Mama? In America, it seems like when people do a cooter slam or a kick or something, the sound effects come in and they go whop or, you know, whack. And
They're more respectful
nothing.
in Down Under. Yeah, Coco Jumbo does go home. We save Elektra Shock. Coco Jumbo, what a beautiful drag queen.
Yes.
What an incredible introduction to the world. Because even though she went home, episode 3, I'm in. I'm all in.
She's the face.
I was excited to see more of her too, because she was like the shady one and was always like
her talking heads were very good.
Yes, like
Yeah, she did say it was fun to get to know Anita and Kita and Alexis. Did you see that?
Yeah, 'cause she didn't know Elektra's name.
Oh, I thought she was talking to me.
oh no, this is weird.
Coco, we will see more from you. We are going to come down to the tour. They just announced a Down Under tour.
Yeah.
And we have decided we're coming. As soon as we figure out who's going to pay for it, we will be down in the Down Under.
Yeah.
So we did, in fact, want to thank everyone who has given this past week. We did give to the Asian Americans Advancing Justice in Chicago. So we do want to thank everyone who did that. Do we have a song ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hang on. Let me get our pitch pipe.
Can I get a C, please?
Oh, a C?
You can move that around. Shake your groove thing, yeah, yeah. Show them how we do it now. Shake your groove thing, yeah, yeah. Show them how you do it now. Show them how we do it now. So we can dance. Cruising high.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for giving. That was such an incredible donation to make, but as you know, there is so much more going on in the world, and we as Americans, unfortunately, are playing a role in that. So we would like to do something to bring some positivity and some help to the Palestinians in need. So this week we'll be giving to Mrs. Naja's Kitchen, a Gaza emergency meal charity organization. So if you want to give, so we can make sure we are feeding the Palestinian people who are suffering through all of this, just put in your note, donation, Palestinian relief, Free Palestine, anything like that. If you do have an opinion about this that is opposite of ours, please don't leave it in the comments. It's unnecessary and you're wrong. And of course, you can continue to donate directly to us through all of our PayPal, Venmo, Cash Apps. You can just put for the girls, for Chan, for Darby, for JB even, and we'll make sure that gets to the correct place.
And all for the girls. For the girls.
And if you enjoyed our show, please share it, please like it, please leave a comment, please interact. We like seeing that engagement.
We do.
And did you know that we have extra exclusive content? There are scenes in this exact video that you didn't see unless you're a member of our Patreon. And if you want to join our Patreon, just go on over there. Type in IMHO the show. Click
shows. You'll see it.
We got exclusive podcast, exclusive footage, all of it. Now there's a new thing. There's a new addition.
There's a new
Lens
thing.
it. It's like
yeah, we're lensing now.
It's like stories.
Now. You lensed.
I did lens.
Kiki.
I lensed
yeah, we got to
a couple days ago. Excuse me.
So we will be adding more to that, and they will be 20 seconds long and not worth your time. But everything else is worth it. In fact, when we end this episode, we will continue on with a little more Patreon talk. So please make sure you sign up for that. But until then, until you do that, we have nothing else to say to you. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh.
Wait, I have an idea though. Remember when they did slow motion running?
Yes.
Can we do that?
Right now?
Like a physical bit?
Oh,
okay.
yeah, let's do it.
No, let's go.
No, let's do it right now.
Okay. There's a crocodile. We have to zigzag. Slow motion run.
There's a crocodile.
Bitch, don't touch me.
So
Oh my god.
Is this offensive?
there's a crocodile. We have to zigzag. Slow motion run.
There's a
Bitch, don't touch me.